Hey, what's going on, everybody? So my last video I did about sliding had a pretty big response. A lot of you guys were asking about tabs and all that stuff, so I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and break down the riff and show you guys exactly how I played it. Moving on to the tuning, it's going to be in drop C, so it's going to be low to high, C, G, C, F, A, D. And I'm just going to break it down section by section slow and mention a few things here and there. So let's get right into it. One thing to mention about the sliding part right here is I'm actually hybrid picking it. However, if you wanted to pick it, you can go ahead and do that as well. That's just my personal preference. It'll sound perfectly fine with just picking. And moving on to the next section, it's going to sound like this. This last chord is just a mirror octave version of this one. And I'll play that section again slow. And then after that, we just repeat the riff again. But a variation in that riff. I'll play that last section again slow. It's pretty tricky at first, but when you kind of get into the motion of it, I think you'll be able to pick it up. And now the riff slow all together. And one last thing I'll mention is when it comes to the slides, the way I like to do it is my eyeball travels to the fret before I slide to it, and then my finger kind of chases my eye in that way, so going back and forth is just kind of like playing tag in a way. And I just had to really sit there and do it super slow. It's obviously a little over the top, so I had to really sit down and just go at a slow tempo and just go back and forth. And I think once you kind of get into the groove of it, it's a lot easier to pick up. You understand the distance that you have to slide, so it kind of just becomes a little more natural over time. And, you know, once you get that down, I think that's the hardest part of the whole riff. So if you have any other questions, feel free to just drop a comment, you know, shoot me a message or something, and I'll try and get back to you guys. But I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me lately. It's pretty insane. So, yeah, once again, thank you, and I'll see you later.